story that I'm going to give is when I got my first concussion. When I received my first concussion, it was 2012, 2013 area, and so I would have been 12, 13 years old. And what was happening was I was getting ready for a graduation party for the seniors. This senior was my dad's best friend's son, so we were obligated to go over there. Well, in my house, it's a very old house, so I shower in the basement, which is just cement blocks with a pipe in it, and that's how I shower. So I closed the curtain, and when I closed the curtain, it moved the pipe around to where when the pipe moved, the center block was loose. It came down and crashed on top of my head. Alright, so I blacked out for about 10 minutes, and what happened was I received a class 2 concussion. The cinder block broke in the hospital for about 3 days, and while I was at the hospital, they were telling me how you don't need to do anything but just sit there and not move. So I don't like to do that. I was cleared, and the next day I went to school, and I was allowed to play on the playground because we were still 12. And when I was out there, all I was allowed to do was swing. I wasn't even actually supposed to swing, but I had one of my best friends. His name is Joe Cool. He didn't go and leave me alone. He swung with me, so that was very nice of him. And what was sad about this whole thing was the last week of school for kids, you don't do anything. You're just kind of hanging out. So they let us go and play outside the entire week, and I wasn't allowed to do any physical activity for 7 days. So I was the only kid in the entire school who was not allowed to do anything in the last week of school, which is very, very upsetting. But through this experience, I did learn that the calcium in my body, I have so much of it that I will probably, the doctors say, most likely never break a bone. And if I do, it takes a lot of force. So there is that. I did learn something very nice from this experience. I do not recommend dropping a cinder block on your head. It's not very fun. It's very painful, but it makes for a very nice, kind of strange story. And all my friends give me lots of grief about it and make fun of me for it, but the cinder block broke. That's why they make fun of me for it.